What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I've got some clearance items that I've sold on eBay to show you. I have been selling so much here the last couple weeks. For one, I've been stuck inside just like most people across the country, and I've had nothing else to do really except list on eBay, which is good for me. And it's very windy out there. I don't know if you can hear that, but my windows are rattling, just in case you're curious. But I've been listing so much stuff, and stuff's been selling. People have been buying. I guess they're stuck inside and want to buy or need things. So it's been very profitable for me. But this stuff right here is all clearance and retail arbitrage stuff. So this right here is a Husqvarna weed trimmer. I got 12 of these, and yeah, I paid next to nothing for these, really. They're $200 trimmers normally. I paid $43.80. And I remember the employee telling me that they were price errors. They weren't actually clearance. So I went and got as many as I could at other Lowe's, but I ended up selling them for $159.99. I charged shipping on eBay because they are big. I gave a FedEx option and a priority mail. The priority mail cost people more, so I put the FedEx on there, save them shipping if they wanted to wait a few extra days to get it. A lot of people paid the priority mail though. So yeah, the price on these, my profit was different on each one, because if somebody spent $40 on priority mail, I may get like a $5 rebate on my shipping, and I wasn't going to go through and figure it up on each one. So we're just going to kind of estimate here at $102 profit on each one of these. So that's $1,224. I always try to estimate a bit lower when I'm doing estimation. And that $1,224 is me getting my money back and my eBay fees and shipping fees and all that stuff. So pure $1,224 profit. I'm happy they're moving because it took up a lot of space. I was a little bit worried the price was going to drop and they were going to sit forever, but they moved. Here is some Walmart clearance. This is hunting stuff. Actually, two things here. I paid different prices for these. I actually found these in a tote not long ago and listed them, and they sold. I sold these for $34.99, these for $24.99. They both shipped first class. Between the two of these, I ended up making $122.52. So great profits on this stuff. Here is some more Lowe's clearance. Bosch angle grinder. Now these, I got 6 of them at Lowe's, and I bought them for $32.89. Sold them for $64.99. Except for 4 of them, I marked them down a little bit because a woman wanted to buy 4 of them. So I gave her a deal. I made a little bit more because of the shipping. It was cheaper to ship 4. So I didn't expect to make a whole lot on these. These were in a video recently, I think. I paid $32.89. I expected to make around $20 profit on each one. I just knew it was a good product and it would move because it's a tool. But in the end, thanks to that bulk deal, I ended up making right around $30 profit on each of those, making the total for all 6 units $176.02 profit. So happy to have it. Here is some Walmart clearance I've been holding for months. And I was holding them because when you buy Walmart clearance, everyone else in the world's buying Walmart clearance. And I mention this all the time. Sometimes I hold stuff for up to a year before I sell it, because if I paid $20 for this, they were selling for about $25 for a while. They're worth a lot more than that. So you wait until everyone else stops battling each other. And I ended up selling mine. I got 3 of them. Sold them for $67.99. After all cost, fees, and shipping, I made $92.33. If you're going to be selling Walmart clearance and these big box store clearance, you're going to have to learn that sometimes you're just going to have to wait for prices to go up. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they go up in a week, sometimes they go up in a year. So don't dump a lot of money into this stuff thinking you're going to flip it the next day, because that doesn't always happen. It's definitely not the easiest way to make money in the world, but it sure is profitable. And for me, I just like the hunt as well. Hunting clearance, hunting thrifted items, garage sales, all that stuff. These belts were an incredible flip. I bought 20 of these at Lowe's. I only paid $5 a piece for these. And I listed them on eBay for $49.99. I decided to do free shipping on them. So they shipped different prices. However, I'd say more than half of these orders went international. Therefore, I was just shipping it to Kentucky, where eBay Global Shipping Service takes over. So I'm in Ohio. It didn't cost much, usually under $8, maybe about $8.22. There were a couple that went to California, but still it was only like $12 or $13 max. So I decided just to do free shipping on the belts. So usually anything over a pound, I don't do free shipping, but these were so cheap. I was selling them for $49.99. I knew even if I was paying a little bit more on some of them to ship them, I wasn't losing out. Also, other sellers were in the United States, and I priced mine higher. Yet all of mine sold. I guess they didn't have international orders turned on like I did. But since I'm not going to go through and figure out 20 different belts on what the shipping was and my 100% accurate cost, we'll just estimate a little lower and say that we made $600 on these belts profit after all costs and fees and shipping. Probably more, almost certainly, but definitely an incredible flip. Speaking of incredible flips and random flips, this goof off product, these wipes, heavy duty wipes, I found these at Walmart like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I bought them mostly just to use because I have to remove labels all the time. I opened one of them and I wasn't really impressed with them. I didn't like them, so they just kind of got put away in a closet. And somewhat recently here, I found them and I happened to scan them, and I was shocked at what they were selling for. I sold packs of 2, lots of 2 of these for $39.99. I had 6 total, so 3 lots of 2. I paid less than $2 a piece on these. So in the end, I made $75 profit on this goof off stuff. You know, it only sold originally for about $5. So I don't know why people want these. People must really like them and they just don't make them anymore. When I saw that they were selling on eBay for that, I was kind of skeptical, but I looked at the solds and completed. And I'm like, it says they're moving. I'll price them up. And I kind of priced mine lower. I probably could have priced them at $49.99 and got sales. You just never know what will sell sometime. You always gotta be checking and looking and keeping your eyes open. Here's just a small retail arbitrage flip. I like these two. I paid $2.50 for these at a Meijer, if you're familiar with that store. I got 3 of them and I sold them for $14.99. They shipped first class. They were light. So between the 3, I only made $15.22, but they moved really quick. People need this stuff. So when you can get it at a great price, you might as well pick it up and sell it and make that $15. Why not? Here are some Eaton single pole amps, 15 amp. I've sold so many different types of these, and here's just another one. I picked these up actually at Home Depot, and I sold them for $37.99, made $16.52 on each one, for a total of $82.60. Just a bread and butter retail arbitrage type item. Anything like this that people need, home improvement type stuff or green stuff, just stuff that's, you know, it's not a fad or something, right? People need these for their houses, for construction. So they're always going to hold some value. As long as you're buying this stuff at a great price, you'll eventually be able to move it at a great price. And then finally, this was a pickup at a Meijer as well. I got so many vitamins. There's probably 6 or 7 different vitamin types, vitamins and supplements. And most of them were 75 to 95% off. They hadn't expired yet. So I went ahead and bought them all, and I priced them very competitively because I wanted to move them before the expiration date hit. This is also an item. I'm not going to go through each vitamin and figure out, you know, what the final cost was. But I'm estimating low here. I figure I made between $175 and $200. So we'll just say $175 selling all these different types of vitamins. This was probably the one I had the most of, and I know I sold it for like $19.99. They didn't even expire until like 2022, most of them. There were a couple that expired in 2020. Luckily, I got those moved before they did expire. But there's just so many different things you can find to sell that are marked down. I remember not long ago, I sold some pregnancy testers. I bought a lot of them, clear blue, and ended up making quite a bit on those. So I'll pick up anything and flip it as long as I can make some money. So there it is, some retail arbitrage stuff that I sold. Been shifting a lot of my retail arbitrage over to eBay from Amazon just because The brand owners on Amazon are just being really weird. Everyone knows about IP claims and stuff. So just to protect my account a bit more, I just sell over on eBay. Certain items like, you know, the vitamins and the power tools, stuff like that, Logitech, all that kind of stuff are brand restricted. That's going to do it for the video, everybody. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button for me on the way out. Be subscribed to see all my reselling vlogs and videos. You can find me on Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.